right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our franchise mode on MLB The Show 21 here with your Baltimore Orioles. I hope you enjoyed that little intro, something I'm trying to do a little bit differently here, just, kind of spice it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to try to improve it, obviously, in the future. But, yeah, we're excited to be up here starting year number 6 with your Baltimore Orioles. We got a real good roster, as you can see, you might see it a little bit better once we pull the actual game up here. On paper, we are now the number 1 team in the majors. It's a heck of an accomplishment to have gotten here from where we started. To think we took a roster that I think was 26th, and now just 6 years later, here we are getting ready to contend for our first MLB title in quite some time. It's really something. So as we get set to start the year 6 simulation, I want to take just that second to admire how far we've come. So now the number 1 contact hitting team in the majors, the number 2 power hitting team in the majors, the number 2 pitching team in the majors, and the number 6, the 6th fastest team in the MLB. The only thing lacking is our defense which sits at 20th. I've already gone through the roster. I've gone through the rotation. We are ready to roll. I'm excited. A quick look at the lineups here. You guys can pause and take a look if you like. Righties with a DH, righties without a DH, lefties with a DH, and lefties without a DH. Andrew Vaughn, you'll see slots in the lineup down there against the left-handers. He takes over in the left he takes over really for Anthony Santander, who gets taken over by Eloy, there's just a lot of rotating that goes on against lefties in the outfield, to put it nicely. So there's that, and then our pitching rotation here, Syndergaard, Thompson, Means, Suzuki Franco, and Jared Trotter is in the bullpen to start the year. He did end up making the roster. We opted to send John Brebbia down to AAA to start the year. Felt that we didn't necessarily need him up here. Garrett Crochet. This is the first year, I think, in my entire history of playing this game. This is the first season where I've not had an official closer on the roster. So there is no closing pitcher on the roster. Not Matt Thompson. What am I thinking? Steve Padilla is our top closer. He is 76 overall. He will be playing in AAA this year to develop a little bit more. If and when he hits the 80s, he will be welcomed into the MLB, probably to serve as a setup man. But the reason I grabbed Garrett Crochet is I plan to extend him. This kid is electric. He's got 99 velocity. His K over 9 is up there at 92. Hits over 9 is up there at 74, and his homer over 9 is at 91. So he makes for, and his breaks at 95. I mean, this kid has the making of an excellent closer of the future at just 26 years of age. So we got him, and in the deal for Roberto Ozuna, we also picked up Matt Foster, a top-end reliever that will serve with Chad Green as one of our setup men in the 7th and 8th innings. So we got, with the 99 hits over 9 right there, his 82 homers over 9, both Foster and Crochet, two exciting pickups to a bullpen that I felt was a big weakness for us in the playoffs. I really felt like we got kind of slapped around in the bullpen department, that we weren't as deep as we could have been. We were really relying on our starting core to get us really, really deep into ball games and kind of hand off big leads to the relievers or hand off directly to the closer, and I think that was hurting us. I just didn't feel that comfortable putting John Brebbia in a situation where now, as opposed to going from Brebbia straight to Osuna, we now have a little more leeway to, in a game, go from Noah Syndergaard going 6 innings or so, Noah Syndergaard going 6 innings, to Matt Foster for an inning, to Chad Green for an inning, to Garrett Crochet to shut it down, which I'm a lot more comfortable with than, all right, Noah Syndergaard, you have to push 7 innings so that I can put, Jesse Biddle or Chad Green in to then hand off to Osuna, I feel a lot more comfortable with our bullpen, and I feel really good with Trotter in the long reliever spot. I think he's going to log some good innings for us and get us out of trouble. So I'm excited, but we're ready to roll here. It is showtime. Time to deliver. That's we just got to deliver on it now. So, guys, a lot of guys jumped around in the off season. In the last off season, we're gonna see what we can do. All right, Noah Syndergaard, Aaron Nola. Let's get things going on the right foot here. Syndergaard, Aaron Nola on opening day in Boston. That is a 13-2 victory. We got an important message. I'm guessing they're probably yelling at me about budget, right? Is that it? 4-2. Oh no, it's the Braves. They place Seth. Oh. There's a lot of guys on waivers. That's right. Okay, hang on. Yeah. Seth Romero. Okay. Anybody worth taking a look at here? Emil Esparza? No. I think we're good here. We've got a couple of guys on optional assignment waivers that might get picked up here, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out. Meanwhile, game 2, Matthew Thompson, Austin Gomber. That's a 9-6 win. Adam Hall, he has cleared his waivers. Velo has cleared his waivers as well. Beautiful. John Means, Jordan Montgomery. And that's a win. So we start the season off with a 3-game sweep of the Boston Red Sox. Move on to the New York Yankees. William Suzuki, Domingo Germain. That's a loss, 7-6. Scott lost it out of the pen there. Juan Franco, Casey Mize. The Tide. Too many guys. You know what? Let's go fix that ourselves because I don't want the game to fix my roster as well. So let's see here. What do they have too many of? Probably, is it what? Not catchers? What do they have like an abundance of? Shortstops maybe at 3? I think shortstops. That's what I think. And closers. All right, let's put it that way. All right. We're going to get... Yeah, let's get Buckley into Double-A. We'll let him get some more seasoning down there in Double-A. And then let me go throw one of the short guys. Oh, geez, that's hard. I guess Henderson. But they should all be up here. You know what? No. We're not going to put a guy down who doesn't need to go down. Can any of you guys play third? Delgado, you can play third? Good. Or at second, honestly. How about Rio? Wendell Rio is going to go down to Double-A. There we go. All right, so they're back down to 26 where they should be. Perfect. Here we go. Game 2, Franco and Mize. They can do their lineups. 3-1 win. Noah Syndergaard, Davey Garcia. Rico Cora in AAA, shoulder pull, 1 to 2 weeks. Let's get him on the IL. That's a loss to the Yankees, so they take 2 or 3 from us. Still a decent start to the year. Here we got Boston for 3 more games. Thompson and Gomber. And the Tide, we'll let them do their thing. We lose it 10-6. I guarantee you, because I hit fixed lineups, it probably... Did it goof with all my lineups? No, it didn't. All right. I'm watching. Don't be messing with my lineups, game. All right, here we go. John Means, Jordan Montgomery. No, that's a loss as well. Oh, boy. Suzuki and Rogers. Oh, my gosh. All right. You're worrying me a little bit here, guys. Just a little bit. Not going to panic just yet. We're not going to hit the panic button. We're just going to relax. Let it play out here. Franco against Ian McKinney. Seattle, they're 3-6. We got to take advantage here. There's a win. Nice job. Biddle takes the win there. Syndergaard against Chris Paddock. That's a loss. Thompson against Derek Rodriguez. That is a win. The Mariners, well, in the middle of the series, they decide to offer us a trade. They're looking for Lopez. They're going to offer us Luis Torrens. He's a 29-year-old catcher at 76 overall. I think we're set at catcher between Rutschman and the couple of guys we got below him, so I'm going to pass on that one. Thank you very much. John Means against Hoyt Albrecht. And that's a win. So we take 3 out of 4 from Seattle. Good series overall. I'll take it. Suzuki and Colby Allard. Texas Rangers here. That's a win. Franco and Antonio Senzatela. Senzatela? I think that's how you say it. I'm going to guess that's how you say it. Hopefully it's right. Jimenez, a sprained knee ligament, 1 to 2 weeks. All right, let's get him on the 10-day IL. And Santiago also took a knee sprain. All right, so a couple of injuries. That's what I get for saying that guy's name wrong. It looks like the Red Sox are up here with us. The Rays seem to be the real deal this year. The Yankees aren't out of it yet. Blue Jays kind of falling off the pace here in the early goings. But I'm sure it ain't the end of the world. I'm going to have to bring a guy up, right? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Got to bring up an outfielder here to replace Jimenez. Dahl in left. It probably should be Monte Harrison that we bring up here. Right? Yeah. Let's bring up Harrison to fill in during that injury stint. And then if I check the lineups, those are going to be empty. So against righties, let's go with Harrison. And we will bump everyone down a little bit in the order here because he's got that 57 contact. Same deal here. You know what? Let's go ahead and get Dahl in there if we can. I'd like to keep using him. Let him hit himself out of this little slump he's in. And against lefties, yeah, definitely not Austin Hayes. Santiago is on the mend. You can't play in the outfield, can you? Neither can you. All right. So it'll have to be Harrison. Let's, no, we're going to have to just bump him down here again. Okay. There's lefties, and then same deal here. Oh, no, we can get Santander in there, can't we? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Harrison's actually a better bat than he is. There we go. All right. There we go. So that takes care of that. So let's go ahead and keep working forward here. Syndergaard, Dustin May with his new team. Having a stellar year. We beat him 7-2 there. All right. 7-2. Leonard Machado, he pulled back. He'll be all right. We're going to get him, keep him active here. 2-game stint with Miami. Thompson and Pablo Lopez. There is a loss. Santiago is back. Let's auto-utilize him. And John Means, Logan Gilbert. That's a loss as well. All right, so we get 2-game swept there. Rico Cora comes back from injury. Playing rather disappointing 500 ball through the first month so far. We got to pick this up here a little bit, guys. Suzuki and Roger Santiago. There's a win. Franco and Shohei Ohtani. There's a loss. Syndergaard, Tyler Glass now. And there's a loss. So Oakland takes a set. We're now below 500. Thompson and Garrett Cole. Another loss. What else is new? We're going to keep him on the IL for right now. John Means, Chris Bubich. There's a win. Suzuki, Domingo Germain. There's a loss. Let's auto-utilize Jimenez. And then Franco and Mize in the final game of the month. We've got too many guys on the active roster, which means that it's time for Monte Harrison to head back down to AAA. Okay, we'll put him through waivers. He might get claimed. That's okay. And now we got to do the lineups again. You know, let me auto-fix the lineups and see what the game says. Maybe I've got it wrong. Did we just lose again? Yeah, we did. Okay. So we are probably the most disappointing team of all of them right now. We still rank number 1 on paper. We have the number 1 bat in the league. I don't understand how we're and with the number 3 pitching staff. I mean, I still refuse to believe that our defensive ratings are playing into that this much because we still commit like the least amount of errors every time. So I'm gonna chalk it up to a bad stretch. That's what we're gonna do for right now. Chalk it up to a bad stretch. I'm gonna push on a little bit. I want to see more before I start making drastic changes. However, maybe the bad thing and also the good thing is the AL East looks like it is returning to its like stretch of being a really good division, despite us being the only team that isn't ranked in the 20s on paper. Like the Blue Jays at 6-18 makes sense. Tell me how in the world the Rays at 28th on paper and with not a single thing ranking in the top half of the MLB are 14-12 right now. Like, bro, look at that. Same deal with the Red Sox. They're a good contact team. I guess their bats are okay, but their pitching is garbage. And the Yankees can't hit the ball. Like, I don't know how we're playing with these teams down here. I don't know. I feel like we're playing down. But who knows? We got 33 days till the draft. We're gonna push forward here. I'll panic when I need to panic. Syndergaard's numbers are just giving me a little bit of panic here, but we'll see what happens. Syndergaard, Tyler Glasnow. There's a win. 3-game set against Oakland here. Thompson and Juan. I was about to say Jose Quintana, the White Sox. Juan Quintana. There's a win. And John Means, Roger Santiago. That's a win as well. So we sweep the A's. Good job to sweep a good ball club. Now we get Seattle again. Suzuki and Ian McKinney. That's a loss. Franco and Chris Paddock. That's a win. Syndergaard and Derek Rodriguez. And that's a loss. So Seattle takes 2 of 3 from us. Injury down there in Double-A. He'll be all right, though. So now we're sitting a game below here. Thompson against Jordan Montgomery of the Boston Red Sox. 4-game set here. We lose game 1. John Means starts game 2. And a flexor strain there for Lang down in Triple-A. We'll keep him active for right now. A win in game 2. Suzuki. We win game 3. And Franco looking to take 3 of 4 here. We can't do it. So we settle for a split. Trotter picks up the loss there. He's pitching pretty well in the pen like we thought. Here we go. 2-game set against the Mets, and then we'll take a little look at things. Syndergaard against Sean Reed Foley. That is a win. Lang is back in Triple-A. Thompson and Jose Urquidy. And that's a win as well. So now we stand 19-18. Yeah, this division is just playing. We got to be playing out of our minds right now, all these teams, right? The Red Sox are still in 20th. The Blue Jays stink. They're 12-24. The Yankees, okay, I mean, I still don't get the Rays are an anomaly, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know I can't tell you what it is. But yeah, we'll see what we can do to fix that if we have to. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how everyone's doing. In terms of our starters, everyone kind of performing as we thought they would. Franco hasn't been growing just yet, but I'm not concerned because his numbers are pretty solid. 42 innings pitched, a 3.16 ERA. What is probably cause for concern is the fact that my top 2 guys are getting slapped all over the ballpark. Syndergaard means have been like lockdown players for us, and they are kind of getting slapped around here. So that is kind of cause for concern. Syndergaard has already dropped 2 overall, which is very concerning. He is due for 1 more year at $31 million. So if he looks like he is going to drop come the deadline, we will make a move. If he drops down to like 90 overall, we're dumping him. We got to dump him. And it's not anything personal. It's just he's making $31 million. Unless we want to be on the hook for a $31 million aging starter that's going to start costing us games, we just have to make that move. John Means, same deal. He's making, I think, a decent amount less. Yeah, $4 million. So John Means is in a much different ballpark than Syndergaard is, but yeah. What's a bright spot probably is our bottom 3. Thompson, Suzuki's getting slapped around. So our middle 2, I don't even know what you'd call it. But Thompson's doing well for himself, and Franco, despite his record, is pitching well. In terms of relievers, Garrett Crochet, a 3.27 ERA, 11 innings, 12 strikeouts, the 1 walk, 9 saves. He's blown 3, which is cause maybe for concern as our closer. Matt Foster, he's pitching pretty well. Green's looking good. Biddle's looking good. Bird Eye, he's not looking that great. And, Tanner Scott is looking okay. Steve Padilla, he has had a rough start to the year. Oh, my goodness, in AAA. I think we're good, though. I think we're good other than that. I'm going to trust this team. I'm trusting the team right here. I'm going to put some faith in you guys, all right? We got this. John Means, Chris Bubich. There is a loss. William Suzuki, Domingo Germain. There's a win. Juan Franco, Casey Mize. That's a win as well. Noah Syndergaard, Yanni Chirinos. This has to be our first time seeing Tampa all year, and they just beat the brakes off us right there. Thompson and McClanahan. Joe Gatto with an injury. There's an 11-0 shutout win. We come back with it. John Means, Chad Kuhl. And we win the series there. Take 2 of 3. All right. We find ourselves in a decent spot here. Starting to pick up some traction here towards the back half of the month. All right. Suzuki and Joey Murray of the Washington Nationals. I almost said Washington Capitals if I'm being brutally honest. Joe Gatto comes back in the minors. 5-2 winning game 1. 12-4 winning game 2. Can we go for the sweep? Yes, we can. The O's with this sweep, and it's now 5 in a row as we're picking up traction in the back half of May. Here we go. Matt Thompson, Devin Smeltzer. Minnesota's a good ball club this year. Yep, I was going to say, they're a good ball club. John Means and Manuel Vizcaino. Ooh, another close nail-biter there. Suzuki and Kenta Maeda. All right, we take 1, but yeah, they kind of knocked us back a peg right there. It reminded us that we aren't really performing up to snuff. All right, Kyle Freeland of the Chicago White Sox taking on Juan Franco. There's a win. Noah Syndergaard, Grayson Rodriguez. That's a win as well. Keep that guy active in the minors. Thompson and Joey Lucchesi. And that's a win. The St. Louis Cardinals looking to trade with us. They offer us Genesis Cabrera, a reliever at 79 overall for Monte Harrison. I'm going to say no. I think we're pretty set with the relieving core we have. How's he pitching this year? He's grown just a little bit. The beat potential. No. We're good, thank you. 20 walks and how many innings? Nope. We'll pass. Thank you. We'll pass. Alrighty. Oh, we got one more game. 31st. Oh, we just 4-game. Did we just 4-game sweep the White Sox? Auto utilize Darren Bronco. Yeah, we did. 4-game sweep of the White Sox. We've now once again. That's another 5-game winning streak. So we had a 5-game winning streak. We lost 2 games to Minnesota, picked up the back game, and then just came off a 4-game sweep there of the White Sox. And now we got Minnesota again. So we're looking for a different result this time around. We're starting to pick up traction in that AL East. We're starting to build a little bit of a lead. 2 games. A bit of a lead in the AL East here. All right. This team's we're doing okay for ourselves here. All right, Suzuki, I need you to keep pitching, buddy. Keep pitching. That 4.52 is good. I think that's I want to say that's better than what he was last year, but we'll see. Here we go. Suzuki and Kenta Maeda. That's a huge win, 16-5. Juan Franco and Yohan Duran. There's a loss. Who lost that one? Trotter lost it. Syndergaard and Brandon Waddell. There's a win. All right. We're at the draft. Let's go ahead and draft ourselves some prospects for next year. And yeah, we need what? Center, shortstop. Let's take a look here. What do we got? Who's ready soon here? I don't need any more. I don't really need any more starters. I apologize if you can hear the train. I'm sure you can hear it in the background there. My room at school here is positioned right next to a train track. I mean, it's like probably 50, 60 feet that way here in the competitive balance round. All right. How about, nope, we're good in left field. Otherwise, I would have snagged that guy. Another starter. I mean, come on, help me out here, game. Oh, here we go, Francisco. Let's go with Eli Pineda, 22 years of age, international division there. All right, now into the second round we go officially. I don't want to take a closer. Let's go with, how about a reliever here? Rolando Estrada. There we go. Let's keep working. Competitive balance round, compensatory round. All righty, we'll have another one coming up here. Round number 3. Jim Douglas. His name keeps popping out at me here. I guess let's snag him. We can always trade him at the deadline here if it's not going. If we need to move him for pieces. We'll take Kevin Forbes here. We're fairly deep at third, but I will still gladly take the prospect. Oh, a couple teams skipping picks there. All right, interesting. Interesting tactic. Not one that I would take. And now we're into, oh, here we go. There are some guys that I know here, but these are all project players, which, you know what? Fine by me. What else do you play? Left and center? Perfect. Let's go ahead and get this guy, Bruce Arellano. Or Arellano, depending on where he's from, how he says it. Just a couple picks to go here. We're just going to take the guy with the higher potential in Diego Tejera. Whoops, there we go. And that should be it. Alrighty, so we did that. Let's go ahead, back it up again. Let's see, what did we get? What did we get? Greg Pollock. And, ooh, baby, Jim Douglas. He was popping off at me for a while there. Him and Eli Pineda, a couple of solid prospects for the future here in Baltimore. Ooh-wee, I like it. All right, let's get these guys signed here. There we go. There we go. Let's get you in there. I don't think that Diego Tejera is going to make it on to the team. Yeah, no, we're going to let Arellano and Tejera walk. Don't need those guys. I'm sorry. All right, let's get to let's keep working through June here. All right, we got a 3-game set with Cleveland here. We're 10 games over 500. The Yankees and Boston are hot on our tail though, so we got to keep pushing. Thompson and Tanner Tully. Rematch of, I believe, the ALDS from last year. Win game 1. John Means and Carlos Vargas in game 2. That's a loss. All right. Suzuki and Vargas again here in the rubber match. And that's an 8-0 shutout win. Beautiful. All right. 2 more games against the Mets here. Franco against Sean Reed Foley. That's a loss. Syndergaard against Jose Urquidy. And that's a loss as well. I don't know why we just suck in those 2-game sets, but we seem to really suck in those 2-game sets. That's been like a thing that's been going the entire franchise mode. Here we go. Matty Thompson, Yanni Chirinos. Game 1 against Tampa here. That's a win. John Means, Chad Kuhl. There's a win. Suzuki and Tuki Toussaint. He jumps AL East teams. Diego Santos with an injury in AAA, just a strained tricep. Ask him to play through it there. Back against Cleveland. We got 4 more games against the, at this time, Guardians. All right, Franco and Vargas. Oh, big trade here. The Angels acquire Willie Adams from the Tigers in exchange for David Fletcher and James Pezos. All right. We win game 1 against Cleveland. Noah Syndergaard, Mike Soroka. We win game 2. All right, Matt Thompson, Tanner Tully. Armando Fernandez with an injury in AAA, just some tightness. We win game 3. Diego Santos comes back in AAA. John Means, Adrian Hauser for the 4-game sweep. And we pull it off. 7 in a row for the O's, baby. 7 in a row. Let's go, boys. Get on a roll. And the Yankees are keeping pace with us, but we're winning ball games. Let's go, boys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Nate Pearson of the Toronto Blue Jays against William Suzuki. And we lose. Okay, well, that was, that's what I get for saying it. Wendell Rio, he's got 1 to 2 months of cartilage damage down there in AA. So we'll get him on the IL. Juan Franco, Zach Plesac up here in the show. The Bay Sox will auto-fix their lineups. That is a win. Noah Syndergaard, Alek Manoah. There's a win, so we take the series from Toronto as well. Now we've got Houston. We got Toronto, Houston to finish out the month. Here we go. So Matty Thompson, Lance McCullers Jr. Oh, Taron Vavra. Oh, fractured forearm. Yeah, we're going to have to stop for that one. All right, we're going to have to stop for that one. It's still a win, but we're going to have to pull somebody up here now. Ouch, 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 ouch. All right, let's get, you know what? But this is why we have Adam Hall, so hang on. Hold everything. This is exactly, yep. This is exactly why we have him. All righty, no biggie. Shrug it off, buddy. Hall, you're coming up, Halsey. It's time. It is your time. I'm almost tempted that I should have pulled up Delgado right there, but I think the power. Yeah, maybe I should have pulled up Delgado. Ooh, can I do that? I could. But it would require. I'm so sorry you have to hear that. Holy cow, that is a squeaky train car. Jeez. All right, all right. It is just for the backup shortstop position. It's only for a month. Vavra, honest to goodness, was not hitting that well anyway. Halsey, he didn't even play in AAA, did he? You know what? I think Hall might be here to stay. We'll see. If not him, we can always look at Reynald Delgado if things are going south. So here we go. John Means and Chris Sale here. He's having a year for Houston. And yeah, we take an L there. That's all right. William Suzuki, Frankie Montas. Pena with a strained oblique. And that's a loss. So we finally drop a series there to Houston. We are 4.5 games ahead of New York. So here we go. We got Toronto again here. Nate Pearson, Juan Franco. That's a loss. Oh, boy. And Harold Ramirez with some knee inflammation. He'll be all right. Syndergaard, Zach Plesac. That's a loss. Uh-oh. Matt Thompson, Alec Manoah. That's a win. John Means and Woods Richardson. There's a win. All right, so we split with Toronto. Now we got 3 games here with Houston to try and even it up. Suzuki, Frankie Montas. That's a win. Ramirez back in AAA. Franco and Tom Eshelman. That's a loss. All right, we got one more game. We'll finish this set out real quick here. Syndergaard and David Peterson. And that's a nice win. So we sit at 5 games ahead of the division. We're 17 games over 500. I think we look more like the team that we are on paper now. Now that we've had a little while to get into the season, our 605 winning percentage is what? Yeah, the Twins are on a burner right now. Holy cow. Well, not really. They're only 1 game ahead of us, all things considered. But how are the Twins leading the AL wildcard race? Oh, they're tied for their division, aren't they? Yeah, they are. That's why. Okay. So the Twins are looking good, as are the Royals. But other than that, the Cubs are 51-30, but they've played another game. Right? Maybe not. I might be doing the math wrong. It's like 11 o'clock here. I'm losing it. But hey, we're one of the best teams in the majors in terms of record. I think we're solidifying ourselves. So you know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's go one more month here. Feeling generous. Let's go one more month, and then I will go and get some sleep. That is much needed. Here we go. Matty Thompson, Lucas Giolito, 3-game set against the Angels. Oh, I didn't check the roster, did I? I'll do my due diligence here. Just make sure that nobody is where they, ahead of where they should be. All right. Birdie has dropped a little bit. Birdie, he's kind of fallen off a little bit there, having a rough season. All right, that's okay though. It's not every season's going to be, fantastic. Garrett Crochet, what's his save numbers? Garrett Crochet. All right. He's looking better. He's looked better in the past, but he is looking good. A career low ERA as of right now. 23 strikeouts in 27 innings. He's 23 for 29 in terms of saves. All right. I like it. He's looking good. Matt Foster, the whip below 1 for Matt Foster. All right. This guy, hey, all right. We're looking good here. Steve Padilla's growing too. He could earn himself a spot here. You never know. The 24-year-old, he's growing. Good. That looks fine. We're fine there. Pena's not good enough yet. We've got Hall up here. Vavra is somehow growing even though he's injured. I don't know how that works, but we'll take it. Harrison. All right. We're looking good. We're going to go one more month here. Here we go. Matty Thompson, Lucas Giolito. That's a loss. John Means, Josh James. That's a loss. Ouch. Suzuki and Patrick Sandoval. And that's a loss. Well, we just got swept. Boston all of a sudden is breathing down our necks. They're on a tear. Franco and Ryan Jensen. That's a loss. Oh, my goodness. Syndergaard and Zach Plesac. There's a win. Matty Thompson and Woods Richardson. And another loss. This is starting to get a little concerning here, guys. We're on a bit of a slide. We don't want to play ourselves into a race here. John Means and DL Hall, please, game. If you love me, please Please just smoke them. Oh, my goodness, that's embarrassing. The Blue Jays looking for a trade. Eloy Morales for Diego Santos and Will Delviar. We're going to say no to that. Whoops, say no to that. Oh, if he went to 9 on us or something, I'm going to cry. Tell me we didn't just get decimated by DL Hall. He went 5 1/3. He gave up 3 of their 4 runs. Walked 2, struck out 3. Jimenez, Rutschman, and Hayes all homered off him. All right, I mean, well, that's rather embarrassing. We're on a really, really rough slide here, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of our last 7 that we've lost. All right, we can pull ourselves out of it here. Suzuki and Manoah. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is getting bad. All right, Franco and Grayson Rodriguez. Santos with a blister. Dahl with a minor injury. Guys, win a ball game here. Yeah, we learned our lesson last year with me doing the home run derby, so we're going to skip that. We got to win a ball game here, boys. We're playing ourselves into the division that we don't need to. I feel like we're playing down. The Cardinals looking for an offer here. Daniel Ponce de Leon, I'm not interested in a 73 overall reliever. All-Star game. The AL has defeated the NL. David Dahl is back. Santos is back. AAA All-Star game. AAA West defeated the AAA East in their All-Star game. All right, coming out of the break here, let's take a look. I mean, we have to... Syndergaard seems like he's evened out. He is dropped off a little bit, but he seems like he's evened out, which is good. Matthew Thompson is flying up the charts right now to 87. John Means, he's doing all right for himself. His ERA a lot higher than normal, but I'm trusting him. Trusting the veteran here. Franco, he's growing. His ERA at 4.01, down from what it was last year, so I cannot complain. Cannot complain. And 3 times the innings pitched, he's given up less runs. So I can't complain with him, and I don't think I can. Well, I can kind of probably complain with Suzuki. Yeah, I can. Suzuki, what's going on, buddy? You're winning games, but I need you to hang in there for us. And everyone else looking all right for themselves. All right. Here we go. Kansas City. I feel like we're going to have to make a move. It's probably going to be to bulk up speed and defense here at the deadline. Let's see what we can do. All right, Syndergaard, Severino. That's a win. Thompson, J.C. Cloney. There we go. And this is a team that's 20 games over 5 here. John Means, Kyle Wright. All right, that's okay. We have to make up. We lost a lot of ground on the leaders here with that 10 game slide we just had. So we've got to pick these games back up here. All right, William Suzuki, Eric Gwynn. There's a win right there. Juan Franco, Chad Kuhl. We continue to get crapped on by guys that we traded away. And Syndergaard and Touki Toussaint. There's a win. All right, so that's back-to-back series wins. Good enough. Matt Thompson, Joey Murray of the Nats. There's a win. John Means against Steven Strasburg. Big trade, Twins acquiring Alejandro Kirk from the Blue Jays for Zavala and Hawkins. And a big win for us. And Suzuki and Zach Eflin. There's a win. All right, we're back on track. All right, we got somebody on waivers here, right? Yeah. Looks like guys are on waivers here. No, thank you. All right, Franco, Logan Gilbert. Actually, hold on. Let me take a look at that. Do a double take. We're doing a double take. Hang on. Go back to this guy. 25 years of age, 80 overall. Oh, his defense and his speed is something else here. I think let's put a claim on him. Let's put a claim on Jose Devers. All right, here we go. Franco, Logan Gilbert. That's a win. Syndergaard, Connor Pilkington. That's a win. Matty Thompson and Matt Manning. That's a loss. We have gotten Devers off of waivers. Today is the trade deadline. Rays putting a guy on waivers as well. That's Seth Brown. We're not going to worry about him. It is the deadline. That's where we're going to call it. I've got to look on the market here, boys. We're going to look to get faster and probably a little more defensive if we make a move at the deadline. If I think we have that speed and defense, somewhere within our team, then we will make that move somewhere within our team. But other than that, we got a lot of guys to extend this year. That's going to have to be at the start of the next video, too. There's one that I will take care of at this point, and that is going to be Garrett Crochet. He is looking for 5 years. We're going to go 8 years, and 18.7 is fine with me. Can we get him down to just 18 flat even? 8 years at 18 flat to be our closer of the future. Here we go. Let's see if he'll take that. Perfect. Okay, that's the only one that I wanted to get out of the way. Now that he's out of the way, we're going to save the rest of these, and we will start negotiating with these guys at the start of the next video, because I'm going to have to look through and see who I want to prioritize and who I wouldn't mind letting go by the wayside after this year if it has to happen. So, all right, let's just that's where we'll leave you here. So 5 games the lead as we head towards the back half, that home stretch. Can we, in the next video, secure our 3rd straight AL East division title? Well, you're going to have to wait a few days, because that's all I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the new intro that I tried there. I'll try to do that at the beginning of every season. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you like, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend to watch. If you didn't like it, that is A-okay. Just pretend like it never happened, and I'll do the same. So that's all I've got for you guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.